Betos, widows, boss of ghouls, how are we all doing? Just before we get into the video, I've had some gifts. So, this Pennywise NECA figure, I'm not going to open the box while it's on the wall because it'll fall, has been gifted to me by the lovely Bob the Beard and Hannah the Beard, and Mrs. Bob the Beard Hannah. They also gave me Friday the 13th Part 2 Jason Voorhees, so it's the cloth head Jason Voorhees. He's already on display with the other figures in the living room. I just can't hang him on the wall because he doesn't have the hook, same as my Texas Chainsaw that fell off, and etc. Also, Black Cat Paranormal sent me this Nightmare on Elm Street Christmas tree ornament, which is Freddy, because, you know, I love me some Freddy Krueger. They also sent me this one originally, and then they've done a bigger version. The only issue I've got is, in the post, this piece of hair snapped off. So if anyone knows what glue I can use to stick that back on without making a mess, I would appreciate it if you could tell me. And I've got another package, and I'm trying to hide the address of the sender as well as my own here. I know what this is. This was promised to me a little while ago. Now, I don't know specifically what's on this because I was asked, you know, what's my favourite comic book characters, and I think I said 2. So, my favourite comic book character, specifically my favourite Marvel comic book character, is Thor. So I've had this epic print. That looks like it glows in the dark. So Lisa Horton has made this for me. Fantastic. And I've got room for it there. Or somewhere. I'll definitely put this up on the display. Maybe I'll move these things down a bit and put this next to the skull painting. Thank you everyone for the gifts. Oh, there's an envelope in the back of this. Hi, hope you like Thor. Like I said, my hands are a little bit shaky now. So the reason I don't paint as much. Plus, the reason I give them away. Take care, love from Lisa Horton, the woman that thought you were horrible. Lisa, I appreciate it. I do actually keep all of the notes that come attached with stuff. Now, I don't have a P.O. box anymore because it was overly expensive and didn't work. I kept ending up with shipping bills and all sorts. It was an absolute joke. People were getting items returned. But some people have obviously approached me, or moderators asking, is there an address? And some of the moderators have been given their addresses in order for people to send me things. I'm not asking for anyone to send me anything. I've got lots and lots of cool stuff, but I appreciate it. What's that? I was wondering what that was then. Apocalypse. Okay, so today's video, it's the thumbnail that caught my attention. You see, the thumbnail says demonic activity. It's got a big red ring and a big red arrow. Only I recognise the building. I recognise the building because friends of mine have been there. 3, count them, 1, 2, 3, separate teams have been there and experienced a grand total of nothing. Nothing. I think the Ouija brothers may have had a REM pod go off. Ghost and Trent had a couple of knocks and bangs, but then debunked them as building sounds and settling, doors closing, etc. Real Evidence, as usual, went there and went, oh, come on, we've driven such a long way. I was actually supposed to have gone to this location with Real Evidence, but unfortunately, it was the same night as Spoongate. And on account I was pissed off already that people were threatening to bash my skull in, I decided to go home instead of travelling to another place we may or may not have been able to get into. It's also worth noting that the 3 teams that have been to this building have all tried to look into the history. No reported hauntings, which would kind of fit in with the they didn't get any activity. But this channel, Strayed Explorer 7.48 subscribers, has got demonic activity at this place. A place where loads of other teams have gone, and nothing has happened. Strange. Now, I recognise the young lady in the thumbnail with him. That is Explore-A-Lot. And Explore-A-Lot went to a abandoned farmhouse that a lot of us went to. A lot of us had some weird experiences there. And a lot of us questioned, could this farmhouse have legitimately been haunted? Moxley went there and, you know, threw an acorn. Some of the things he experienced there, I naturally debunked from my time there, and he agreed with me, you know, all right, I was mistaken, which is fair enough. But soon after all of the sort of real teams were going there, the fakers went there. And in with that, I watched a video of Explore-A-Lot going there, and she basically says something along the lines of, I've been here for an hour and nothing has happened. This place seemed haunted. Excuse me? You call yourself a paranormal channel, and you think that if nothing happens after an hour, it ain't haunted. How many places have you been to where it kicks off as soon as you walk in? Genuine question. At the same point, this came around the time that I made the Moxley video, and I'm like, your friends are Moxley. Have you gone there and said this place ain't haunted just to take shots at me and the real paranormal teams? Because there is a massive divide. The real paranormal teams and what the rest of us perceive to be fakers, or at least people that bend the truth. There's a line in the sand, and not everyone gets along. Not everyone's at war, but, you know, we don't like each other's content. So I've never watched The Strayed Explorer, but I think he was in that farmhouse with Explorer a lot when they were like, it's not haunted. And a lot of us took that as you're taking shots. Fine, you're allowed to, but don't be so silly when you take your shots. I've been here for an hour, this place not haunted. It's not how the paranormal works. Just proved yourself to be a silly Billy. So, scary paranormal activity. We will never return to this haunted house. We ventured into an abandoned building in search of paranormal activity, but what we found was far more terrifying than we could have imagined. Objects were being thrown, and something started banging on the door right next to us. Disturbing EVPs and unsettling messages came through a spirit box. Added to the growing sense of dread, as the night progressed, the atmosphere grew darker and we encountered something demonic. The sense of danger became overwhelming, forcing us to leave the building. This is one of the most terrifying experiences we've captured. Now that all sounds great, fantastic, fan-dabby-dozy, but the problem there is, I have watched 3 separate teams go here, and not one of them had anything that they said could even be questioned as potentially paranormal. This place was dead. Looks lovely, lovely wood all throughout. Great looking building, foreign abandoned, not that bad. I think it's getting pulled down. Nobody experienced anything. And these guys have got poltergeist activity, demonic activity, spirit box communication. My mind is already made up just from the description, but I'm happy to be proved wrong. So let's take a look.
Can you tell me what's in it? In the wall?
I'm not looking. Head. Well, actually did sound like head.
Skull.
Skull? And it said the head in the wall?
Demon.
And there's where they've got the title and the demonic activity from. A fucking app.
Wait.
Yeah, no, the other devices said it.
That's because they're both within close proximity to each other, and they have microphones.
What's the chances of that? This one has said fear me twice.
I feel sick.
Oh my god, it said it again, fear me?
What is that device? Paratech Oracle. I've never heard of that.
3 times. Can you please tell me your name?
Oh my god. Oh my gosh.
Whoever's down there, if you want us to come back, can...
There's something not nice here. I don't like whatever this is. We shouldn't be messing with this. I've got shivers all over my body right now.
Handmade proper goosebumps.
We shouldn't be messing with whatever this is, I'm telling you.
Burn in hell.
Is this an intro or what?
Just from what smells is going to happen.
It doesn't matter now.
This is definitely the building I've seen before.
We need to go.
I'm a paranormal investigator. This is definitely paranormal. We need to go. If I encountered something paranormal at a paranormal investigation, my pants would get tight. I feel like I have to whisper. Whispering's gonna help. When you've got a big orange light on your face. Where is she? I've just realised I was talking like Batman.
Something, as you can see, we are somewhere else. Something feels really wrong.
I can't explain it other than like, obviously we've not even gone in the building. But I feel, even having these lights on, I feel really unsafe. I'm shaking and my legs are trembling. We come in, this car pulled up to the gate, shined its lights and then drove off. We was walking towards the house and it smelled like there was a big fire, didn't it?
There was loads of smoke going down the driveway.
It was really smoky and we were thinking, oh my god, is this building like on fire? We got here, there's no fire, but we heard like
You know, like when wind blows a big flame.
that. We heard that was really
Right, I've skipped a bit because they go to that one building. I'm like, that's not the building. Obviously, there was people in there doing whatever. They've gone to another building and they've been freaking out stood outside because they could smell fire, hear fire, but couldn't see a fire. I don't know what to make of that. Can't debunk that. Maybe there was a fire in close proximity that they've missed. Who knows? And now they're like, this. It feels like something bad's going to happen, but it's not paranormal. Fair.
line move. I think it might have been the line.
I wish people wouldn't do that. You've got a photo of the building in your thumbnail, the actual building, and then you've just shown however many people watch your channel how to get into that building. Now, it's fine for other explorers and investigators to know where these buildings are because most of them are respectful of building and the contents. The issue here is you may get some kids that have watched this because they recognise the building in your thumbnail and go, I've always wanted to go in there and have a party and smash the place up, and you've just shown them how to get in.
Where'd that come from?
Oh no, a twig snapped outdoors.
Was that in here?
Must be a demon.
That's a big dog. Andy, what the hell are them noises? Get your camera.
Those noises just sound like wildlife.
Voices.
Sound like two men.
Did it come from in here?
Yeah, it did.
I just shout hello. And they're certainly building up the tension.
Hello?
That's better.
You coming?
Why so hot?
I don't know.
British summer.
Hello?
I'm not going to poop on being nervous going into a building, especially if you think you've heard something, because real people are far scarier than the paranormal. And if there are people in there up to criminal activities, they're going to be pissed that you've turned up with cameras. I understand that.
Why it doesn't smell of smoke in here? So at least in here it doesn't smell of smoke.
See, for all you people that say, why are you always running around in night vision? To any of these paranormal teams, a lot of the questions are, why are you running around in night vision? All of these windows in this abandoned place that they're not supposed to be in, technically not illegal, but trespassing is a civil matter. But it's worth the risk if you know a place to be haunted, or at least interesting. I don't particularly want to do abandons anymore, but if I saw an abandoned location with paranormal activity, I'm going to risk it. When you're shining your camera light and your torchlight about in these buildings with all of these windows around it, you're illuminating the entire building for anyone in eyeshot to see there's somebody in there. So you're either going to attract somebody to mess with you, somebody to phone the police, or for some really angry Irish dudes to turn up with spoons and threaten to cave your fucking skull in.
Yeah.
I never feel unsafe. I always have this torch because it's heavy. What was that?
What was what? I didn't hear a thing.
It's like squeak or something.
Something moved in here then.
I didn't hear a thing. Again.
So this was a hotel.
We have no idea.
Yeah, I've definitely seen 3 teams in there get nothing.
I thought them blinds were moving. No. Couldn't find any history on it.
So now a lot of what they're saying here is just personal experience, but they're on edge already because the first building they've turned up to had people in it. It does put you on edge. I'm not going to dispute that. They're in here, they're a bit on edge, nervous, but they're claiming that they're hearing things that I can't hear and things are moving that I can't see. But it may just be their mind playing tricks on them because they've already been sort of nervous at one location.
I feel like I've got to check every corner.
You have to check every corner on an investigation to rule out pests, to rule out people. First thing I do when I go to an abandoned location with any team I've ever worked with, we walk the building top to bottom, all the doors and all the rest of it to prove there's nobody in there. Not just for the viewers at home, but for yourself and your own self-preservation.
Feel sick.
And me?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Shaking. Looks like my camera's a bit unsteady.
I'm shaking too, but that's because I've only eaten salad for 3 days and it's pissing me off. I don't remember this building being this smashed up before. And this is the problem. When you show people how to get into these buildings, look at the state on it now. This building was not in this state before. I'm not saying it's these guys at all. Obviously, they filmed themselves turning up and getting in. This place has been trashed. Nipples?
Yeah, that bang.
No.
Did it feel like this when you come before?
No.
When they're saying, did you hear that bang? And I can't hear it. It's a bit of an issue because the microphones are obviously really sensitive. The sensitivity's turned up on them because you can hear every brush of fabric when they move in. You can hear every breath. You can hear he's stepping lightly and is still thudding in the camera microphone.
No. No, it felt quite neutral.
Huh?
Felt quite neutral.
What? I swear I just seen someone behind that pillar.
Outside.
Yeah.
He had turned and then turned back and there was a white flash of his camera light in the glass. I think that's what she's seen there and maybe has created an optical illusion, especially with these stickers on this window. From her angle, those shadows could be on that pillar, and when he's moved his camera, it looks like something's tucked behind it, potentially.
I swear. God, my head's killing me.
I wonder if a coin is going to get thrown in this episode. And the reason I'm questioning that is I've just heard what sounds like 2 coins being chinked together. So I don't know if one of them's got coins in their pocket. It'll be interesting. If no coins get thrown, then maybe it's just like a zipper on a bag or something clanging. But it sounded like coins to me.
I reckon someone's in here.
Do you?
We've heard the bangs and the voices.
I've heard nap all.
It was like someone was in between the pillar and the wall. At first I thought it was your reflection. But then I saw your reflection and I seen a thing.
Do I need new headphones? Because I can't hear what they're hearing.
Which was the way out? I just want to get it in my head how we get out.
The front door.
The front door.
Just open it.
That's okay, we can get out that way.
Just check it.
Yeah. I feel really like trapped.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was that unlocked?
Yeah, you just turn that.
Was it unlocked there?
Did he just have a really good guess? You go to the front door, you just open it, and then is that unlocked? Yep, it's unlocked. Either they've been here before or somebody's told them about this place and said the front door, you can just unlatch it to leave.
Well, no, it's just
But could someone have just got in from the outside?
If they had the key.
What?
I thought I saw a light.
Did you? What are all these keys? Why are all these keys here?
I don't know. Shooting that so we can hear if someone comes in.
Right, and the only other way in is the front door with the key. Yeah?
Yeah.
Is this foreshadowing? Look, there's nobody here, there's nobody here, there's nobody here.
What was that? What is behind the door?
Someone just pushed that back.
Was there not something behind the door? Like,
There was nothing in that room last time.
what is it?
Yeah, it must have just fell over.
Did something push that door back? No, there's just something leaning against it.
Hello?
I'm getting sick of what was that? I can't hear anything on these overly sensitive microphones.
I really don't feel safe.
We gotta check this ground floor.
Andy, again.
I'm not hearing any of this.
Let's go through here into the hallway.
Yeah, somebody's trashed this place. It wasn't in this state when I've seen the other teams go there. What a shame. Why do people feel the need to do that?
Check in here.
That's the way out, straight down there.
Okay.
Yeah?
Let's just check these rooms.
Okay.
Anyone in there?
Oh, it was oh God, it was the shadow of the door handle.
Right.
Okay, I've skipped a bit because they're just walking around saying, "Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Did you hear that?" And I haven't heard a fucking thing. But they're on edge. They've already gone one place, seen people in there with torches. They think there's somebody here, even though they're just not looking for anybody with any sort of purpose. If I thought there was somebody upstairs like they've just claimed, I'd have been up there like, "Hello, just here to film, no harm to you," in case it's real people. Look at the state on this place. It wasn't in this state before. I'm not blaming any teams at all. But why do people do this to abandons, you know? Because all it'll do is get the police called on anyone that goes there now.
It's just following you.
She's got this to check. Just this bit.
Yeah.
And then there's a couple more rooms
Okay.
up there.
Secrets. Oh, what's that? Oh! Wait.
What the hell was that?
I think that's someone crying. I think that is someone crying.
I don't think they've necessarily faked that, but he pushed the door and it squeaked, and then that's happened just after it. I wonder if that's an echo in the building because, look how empty it is. I'm not saying they faked it, but that may have been just the echo of the door that squeaked when Andy, I think she said his name was, opened it.
Hold this door a minute. Just to check this room.
It was definitely someone in the room, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was, wasn't it?
When like,
Yeah, but I heard it before. You heard it as well.
It was that. I'm sure it was that squeak echoing, but again, I can't prove it. I'm not saying they've staged it. It could have just been some weird echo, and they've reacted with a bit of fear.
Like that room.
yeah. There's no one here.
No idea.
Building's empty. So what were the bangs? What were the... the voices. So...
That we haven't heard.
I've investigated this place once already with Carl. And I captured a woman's voice.
What did she say?
On camera. Dunno. It's just like a woman, like a moan.
Like a whimper, like what we've heard.
Similar to that, yeah.
I can't explain it other than I just keep getting in my head secrets. And I feel really unsafe.
Is Lottie some sort of medium?
Really.
Skip more. They just stood in a room talking about how they feel. Hey, they're going to be on edge. I understand it.
Yeah, I know, and I've got some stuff unpacked.
What was that?
Fuck all.
Where's my torch?
Something flashed, and I don't know, it was 2 flashes right there.
I can't see any flash.
I just seen like smoke.
Do I need to wear my glasses for this?
Someone here?
There's no smoke.
What was that? So it just moved down there. As you turn.
What was that? Fuck all as usual. Every time you said, what was that, what was that, what was that, there's been nothing. No
Make
sounds.
a noise.
Why am I hearing a lot of stuff?
Which way did it come from?
I don't know. Hello? Ripping out. Right, I'm getting into this, but I really am freaking out.
It's intense,
I'll be
man.
enjoying this because I'm gonna have a heart attack.
If you want me to believe that those are noise cancelling headphones, you better pull your hair from under them, otherwise you've broken the seal. Therefore, you're going to be able to hear the questions.
I was gonna face that way, but I'm too scared.
Well,
Is that safer?
you're going to have your eyes shut anyway, aren't you?
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'll face this. I'm scared. Right, stop it, lie. Right. Is that definitely filming? Just double check, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Right. I'm doing it. Right. It has
It has. Is there a spirit here that remembers me? The spirit from Wales, are you here?
Spirit from Wales? Bit strange. I know where this place is. Nowhere near Wales. I had to cross the border to get there.
You said your name was D?
Oh,
He must be going off his previous
Yeah.
investigation.
Me? You said last time...
in here.
In here. You said last time that you know me? You said my name?
Oh, no,
What?
I'm sorry.
What?
I don't. Sorry, I think I'm just freaking myself out. It was a woman, and it just went. It's this awful voice, and just went, "Don't turn." And then obviously I turned.
Don't
I freaked
turn.
out, sorry.
It's probably Ace of Base. Don't turn around, cause you're gonna see my heart faking.
I turned it off and everything. I right freaked.
At least I've seen no signs of fakery yet. Just over exaggerations of what they're seeing and hearing, because fuck all's been captured on camera or audio. I've skipped the SDS method because I don't believe in it. The fact that you're supposed to like take your senses away, but she's got her hair under the headphones means the seal isn't there. And no headphones are actually soundproof. Actually, I had a pair once that had like internal monitors and the big cup over my ears, and you tuned it into your own hearing with beeps and all the rest. Actually, I think they were my son's for studio music editing. They were fantastic. They were proper noise cancelling. That's not what they're using there.
About 10 seconds later, you said it's in the wall.
I'm sorry. I'm really overwhelmed.
I asked what's in the wall, and you said it's in the wall.
I don't know what to say.
And again, there's this,
It's in the wall.
What is in the wall?
I can't hear anything, and they've got this dramatic underscore going on throughout as well, which isn't helping.
There was a woman's voice that come from there last time, and as Carl was walking off, I heard like another weird noise come from.
Okay, I've skipped the SDS, I've skipped the spirit box session. They are hearing things in with the spirit box that I can't hear. It's audio pareidolia at best. I'm not going to say that they are stretching the narrative for this head or in this buried in a wall that there's no proof of anyway, no history of it.
Here
And we've heard the whimpering up there and here.
and on the stairs.
Yeah, it was kind of like from over there, wasn't it? Yeah, let's try an EVP and see.
It's not a DR60. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Can you come forward and talk to us? Why do we feel the way we do?
Who is the lady here?
Are you from here?
Do you want us to come up those stairs? That was a knock then, wasn't it?
No.
What's in the wall?
That was an owl.
Is there a secret?
Fuck me, don't go into bone in the wall territory again. We could do without that carnage. That shit was 7 years ago and people are still banging on about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is that noise?
That was the stomach.
Car.
Don't know. Let's see what's on here.
I've said it before, I'll say it again. If you have an EVP recorder and your own voice sounds like absolute garbage coming out of it, none of it's evidence. Because if your own voice sounds that bad, that microphone is dog shit. If the microphone is dog shit, it'll try to pick up noises that are not there because it is searching for a voice to go into it.
Help. Come up, help.
Wait!
Come out, help.
There's a full sentence there.
Yeah.
Did you just say he's coming?
Sure. I want to get this.
Didn't say a fucking word. There was not even a syllable in there. It was just noise and digital bleh. It's the official term for it. Digital bleh.
Closer so I can hear it on my camera.
He's coming.
That voice is
I
constant.
do feel like I keep hearing help me.
Yeah.
Which is interesting because last time when we used the Tesla gun and recording the EVP,
Yeah.
there was 2 or 3 sections of that said help.
Interesting.
I think I just heard that owl noise there in the background as he was talking. You can't call this evidence of anything. Your voices are so badly distorted. Any other creak, noise, or gnat fart is going to sound like a demonic growl.
Help me, and a lot of come outside, which is weird because outside we were both freaking out.
Yeah.
What's weird is I can't hear fuck all that you paid a claiming you can hear. I can't hear the bangs, I can't hear the knocks, I can't hear the voices, I can't hear the EVPs. I can hear nothing that you're claiming is happening in this building. Nothing at all.
Well, what is that all
I
about?
don't know. So is there something outside? Do you know what I mean? Is there something bad outside?
Don't know. Would it be worth running an EVP when we leave out there?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Should we ask at some point? Is there something outside? Like, is something bad outside?
I can't wait for you to do another EVP outside where there's even more noise contamination. Oh joy.
Yeah.
So where's the demonic stuff? Where's the things getting thrown?
Whatever spirit is in here.
What?
So I just said whatever spirit is here. Demons here.
Do not. Right, well if that's the case, then tell us on this. So, if there's demons here, confirm on this app in my hand.
Skull.
Skull? And it said the head in the wall?
Yeah, but that's not what she was asking. She was asking specifically about a demon. The app didn't say demon, so it doesn't corroborate anything. The fact that I'm suspicious of a lot of these apps, not just this one in particular, that they are listening to conversations and repeating words back at you. You know, I recently put out a sort of my lost footage from the house on Haunting Hill, and we were talking about Brandon Lee at one point, and guess what came out of one of these apps later on? The name Brandon. Coincidence? I think not.
It's just skull in it.
Mary Ann, the woman?
Skull. It said head, wall. Head in the wall.
Yeah, I know.
I just like to talk.
And it just said skull. The first thing that came out of it was skull.
But you're talking about a demon. This isn't relating at all. Why am I sitting sideways looking at my own monitor? This isn't the WWE.
Are we safe here?
Hey, that's pretty good, that is, you know.
Yeah, I know.
It wasn't.
Talk to us. Tell us about your torch.
I mean, we've got torches.
If your name really is Mary, can you say something on this little black box that I'm holding?
Mary loves Dick. Mary loves Dick. Mary loves Dick.
I bet the first time that app said Mary, you were like, he's bound to. He's bound to do the Mary loves Dick. Mary loves Dick. How little you know.
What the hell was that?
Nothing. Because I didn't hear it again.
Sounded like it came from that way. Please stay as I started walking off. I will be back.
This demon is fucking terrifying. Talking like Stephen Hawking with a flat battery.
Can you set that red light off on the floor?
Is that a REM pod? I have seen A-Team get a REM pod go off here, but it was a couple of times on the stairs. They didn't claim he was a ghost doing it. See,
Last time you kept saying burn. What does that mean?
fuck all, because that building hasn't had a fire. Look at it.
Did you burn? Is that what you were trying to say?
And why did we smell fire?
Go left.
Go
Left back in there.
where it said please stay. Let's do it.
But it's like when we went.
Temperature change.
So that's 5 degrees up or down, yeah?
It's going up.
It's getting hotter. It's getting hotter. And we're talking about fire.
From 1100s.
All I was going to say is, obviously that's saying to go left and to stay in there, but we went in there, that's when it said demons. Isn't it?
I believe the temperature sensors on these things alarm at 0.5 degrees, not 5 degrees. 5 degrees is a hefty jump in temperature. I may be wrong, but these things that I've looked at is 0.5 for them to trigger, which is half a degree.
There's something bad here.
My hearing, that's a really bad thing, yeah.
Didn't you hear a knock then?
Oh, I didn't hear that.
Neither did I.
Why is it different this time to when Andy was here?
Hello all.
Hello wall. I thought it said hello wall.
Hello.
Is your skull hidden in a wall?
I wouldn't go there.
Sounds ridiculous asking that, doesn't it? We're sad to hear that if it's true.
I mean, so far, this is nowhere near as bad as I thought it was going to be. Genuinely, I thought they were going to walk in, stuff be flying everywhere, and poltergeist activity, jump in, screaming, and all the rest of it. That hasn't happened. They are claiming to hear a lot of things that I can't hear, but maybe it's just because they're on edge. I'm trying to be fair.
Something's affecting that.
Yeah, it's flashing.
Look, it's flickering. Let me zoom in. And it's not going off. Good. Sounded like something not. Everything to do.
Wall.
Yeah. Sure.
And got thrown before we come in, and that was the exact.
Hear us whisper.
I will cut out a lot of them. Just stood there, the Melrem style device going off for temperature fluctuations. They claim is 5 degrees. I think it's in fact 0.5, which isn't a lot.
can see you wherever you are.
Can you please tell me your name?
Oh my god! Oh my god!
My hairs are sticking up.
You haven't got any. You've got a shaved head.
Right,
Where even was that?
that was the throwing sound I heard from outside the
Yes.
building.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that little tiny dunk that she heard from almost right next to her after he moved the camera away from her was the noise that she heard from outside. No, it wasn't.
Before we come in, I told
You see me.
I saw that person outside, Andy. I told you I heard what sounded like something got thrown before we come in, and that was the exact
Hear
noise.
us whisper.
You want me to believe that you heard that little dunk from outside? Bollocks.
Did you just throw something? Throw something again? Show us what you can do. It's rather cold.
Well, that doesn't go with anything else you said about how warm it is in there and the temperature's increasing and there's a fire.
Well, this one's been saying about someone's life was short, they shouldn't be dead, they hated their life. So either did they, something happened and obviously they died too soon, or they were murdered, or...
I don't know, but can we just talk about what's just got thrown?
I mean, I'm just saying it could be this person, because they've said all of this, we've not acknowledged it. Could they be angry and they're trying to get our attention?
Virgin.
Maybe by that they mean they were young.
Or maybe by that, they're telling you to go outside and touch grass. It's just an insult to throw on a Call of Duty. Calm down.
Was it in here in this corridor?
It was back there. It was. You know what? I literally said I needed.
Hear the footsteps.
I literally said I needed to get out there because I felt disorientated or whatever. So we said to move.
Yeah, and something's just been thrown.
Got thrown in where we just was.
Or, and again, not insulting, you've just been through there and it's simply a floorboard popping back into his resting place because it's warm in there. Doesn't mean it's a ghost. It's not a debunk, but you've got to start looking for the common sense as opposed to, we will never return to this haunted house. Scary paranormal activity. And so far, nothing. Absolutely nothing than how general house sounds and you lot going, can you hear that? No, I can't.
Do you want us to come back down there?
Rather you.
Red lion.
Go on then, call out that it said Ed Longhair.
Head lion.
Is it your lot?
Still half.
Who threw something?
Grease. G-beep.
Who's we?
This is just picking up words from a fucking radio station. Oh, I'll have cut the spirit box section because it's crap. Audio pareidolia.
Come back.
I'm sorry, I don't like this now. I really am sorry. I don't like this.
You're a paranormal investigator and you don't like that dilapidated building has made a popping sound. Only 2 of the week in here and you don't like it.
I don't like this. I told you I don't feel safe here. There's something not nice here. I don't like whatever this is. We shouldn't be messing with this. I've got shivers all over my body right now.
And me, proper goosebumps.
We shouldn't be messing with whatever this is, I'm telling you.
Are your eyes starting to water?
Yeah, I'm telling you now. My whole intuition right now is saying we shouldn't be here.
A lot of people eyes water when they lie. Not saying you're lying, but a lot of people's eyes water when they lie.
Every time we mention it, it knocks or throws something.
I've not seen anything be thrown.
The temperature's going off.
I hate to be that person, but I think we should go.
Do you reckon?
So I just know something bad's going to happen. I'm sorry, I just know it.
Oh, paranormal investigator. Something's about to happen. I'm getting the fuck out of here. Oh. All of this fear and tension at the beginning. Is somebody here? Is somebody not here? They've just scared themselves, or they're trying to build for the audience this sense of impending doom. I'm getting this sense of an impending nap because I am bored out of my skull.
I feel like we're getting somewhere.
I really think something's going to happen.
Ooh, terrifying.
What is all that banging though?
I don't know. But
All
I
that banging,
always trust my
2 or
intuition.
3 knocks
Something's not
tops.
right. Something isn't right.
You're right, something isn't right, because all these banging, these knocking, and all the rest of you're describing is not what I'm hearing. What I'm hearing is how settling sounds. Whilst they can catch you off guard, the way you're describing them is not what you've heard at all. You know, he's just said about stuff being thrown. We haven't seen a single thing get thrown.
I just need to close this because
Did I just say something? Stay.
I don't know, because it sounds shit.
Grab that quickly. I won't say. What did we ask?
Fuck all. Relevant. As in the app
Who's throwing stuff?
or the device is not giving you relevant. Oh. I feel like I've got a hangover and I haven't drunk since Friday. It's Wednesday.
Do you want us to go? If you want us to go, throw something again.
Do you want us to stay?
What did I say last time and it did it again? Did I ask who's down there?
Yeah, or do you want us to go down there or something? Or is there something bad down there?
Do you want us to come back down there? Should we come back into the landing?
Did something bad happen on that landing? And it's been a secret?
Stay.
Stay.
And we've been asking, do you want us to go? I said stay. If you want us to stay, can you throw something or knock on something really loud?
Oh, that's outside my house.
They're a fucking panic attack.
Never heard that making a noise before.
Must be the demon.
It's weird.
So, does anything actually happen in this video? Or are they claiming it's a demon because the app or the device said demon? Because that's an issue.
I don't
I'm
know.
so stressed.
I feel really bad again, like,
Yeah, I feel
you know, like when we
horrendous,
first arrived.
I'm telling you now, there is something here that is dangerous. And you know, when I got here, I said I had this awful feeling something bad was going to happen. I didn't think it was paranormal. Is that because it's demonic?
Like tricking you.
No, like it's not like paranormal as in it's not a spirit. It's something else. Because honestly, I feel off.
A woman? You're not really a woman though, are you? You're something bad. Are you angry?
If it's a demon, if it's bad, if it's angry, why is it only able to make the smallest minute little... Slow down, Beelzebub, you fucking lunatic. Whoa. I better get out of here. There was a bang.
I don't want to poke whatever it is. I really feel something bad's going to happen. And I trust my intuition.
Even he's not sure.
It wouldn't be so bad if I didn't have this feeling that's going through me.
Yeah, I've got a really, like something bad's going to happen. That's all I can feel. And it's not nice. Whatever that is it's not nice.
Let's go stand at that doorway. I'll run an EVP.
Okay.
Oh yeah, because I'll clear up whether it's a demon or not. I'm bored.
Who's been throwing stuff?
Nobody.
Oh my god.
What was
I
that?
don't have a clue. Andy, that was right on that door.
It's clearly a demon. Get the fuck out of there.
Andy, that was the door. You just said he's been throwing stuff into it. It's like...
Has it? But look, there's one of those fire door seals. This is a fire door. That thing will be constantly trying to pull this door back. That creak is probably resistance because this door is trying to close.
So it hit the door.
But even if it wasn't, and it was something spooky wooky, it's still not a demon, is it? Where's the hellfire and brimstone?
This isn't paranormal. I'm telling you, we need to go.
You're right, it isn't paranormal. You probably do need to go because you're so over-exaggerating very normal sounds. Your video description, your video thumbnail, your video title, everything is an outright lie. Nothing about this has been demonic. It has been the most mundane 4 knocks I've ever heard in my life, and you're attributing it to a demon.
I've done a lot, I've studied this for a long time. This isn't okay, we need to go. This is higher and
What do you mean you've studied this for a long time? How old are you? You look about 17, 18?
more powerful than anything we can deal with. So we need to go.
Let's go.
We need to go. Right, back at the car.
Holy hell.
I told you.
Just walking down that driveway, something was screaming behind us in the woods.
Yeah, but you were like, stop. And I was like, no. I told you.
Okay, so they turn the cameras off, they leave, and apparently they've heard something screaming behind them, but they've not got it on camera. They claimed that this was demonic. Let me read that description of this video again. We ventured into an abandoned building in search of paranormal activity, but what we found was far more terrifying than we could have imagined. Objects were being thrown. No, they weren't. Didn't see a single thing. There was 4 distinct noises, taps, bangs, and I think we could account for every one of them, really. And something started banging on the door next to us. There was a knock on a door next to you, which I think was just the mechanism designed to close fire doors. It's wedged open. Those things are meant to pull back. It's just resistance. Disturbing EVPs and unsettling messages came through the spirit box. No, it didn't. Garbled noise did. Adding to the growing sense of dread. I understand the mood. I understand you being on edge because of the previous building and going into this one thinking there's somebody there. But I investigate. I investigate quite a lot. And the first 10, 15 minutes in a building, you're on edge. As soon as you realise there's nobody else in there and you've locked all the doors, you start to settle. These guys didn't. Now, this video is 1 hour and 20 minutes long. And it looked like they were only in there for and it didn't look like they were in the building for that long because they never moved around the whole building. Really. I don't know. As the night progressed, the atmosphere grew darker and we encountered something demonic. Did you guys at home, if you've watched this full video, see anything at all that could have been demonic in here? Now, if you're talking about demonic knocks, normally there's 3 in quick succession. You only got 4 the entire night. The sense of danger became overwhelming us, forcing us to leave the building. This is one of the most terrifying experiences we've captured. That's the description for this video. They were terrified by a mobile phone app, a couple of shite devices that don't work, a bollocks EVP recorder because even their own voices were really distorted, and 4 bangs. Not even bangs, 4 knocks. One of which she claimed that's the one I heard outside. And it was so quiet, there is no way you did. Also, look at the building itself. There's stuff everywhere in there because the place has been trashed. I've seen 3 other reputable teams go here and come out of there without much of anything. The odd knocks, which they describe as all of the wood contracting and expanding, etc, etc. I've seen REM pods go off in there with other teams yet, but they've never claimed it to be a goddamn ghost. Now, this wasn't anywhere near as bad as I thought it was going to be. I was expecting screaming and running and all the rest of it, things being thrown on camera, and you're like, yeah, that came from you. We didn't get any of that. Was there any inherent faking in there? Maybe they were just really freaked out. They'd freaked themselves out and that never left them. But for me, it was just these guys taking the most mundane things and overblowing them. And then to write scary paranormal activity, we will never return to this house. And then that description with a thumbnail that says demonic activity. Big red sky and all of that stuff. Arrow pointing to that window with a ring around it. Nothing happened in that window. Whilst that wasn't the steaming turd I thought it was going to be, it was both boring yet overblown, as in fuck all was happening, but they were trying to allude it to being something demonic. I don't know. The way she was like, we need to get out, we need to get out, we need to get out, was, to me, nothing's happening, let's just leave. But we'll soup it up for the video. Again, just my opinion. Now, Lottie and Steve? You know, they weren't the most annoying people I've watched, but I get annoyed when people are trying to link every little gnat fart to something demonic. There was nothing demonic there. There was nothing paranormal there. I think you got a cheek for that thumbnail, that title, and that channel description, or that video description. Not a fan. Not a fan. But it wasn't what I was expecting. I genuinely thought this was going to be way over the top. People lobbing stuff everywhere, and that's going off your description. That's not what happened. So you've clickbaited, you've outright lied, and, you know, the activity in there, for you to call that demonic for what's essentially 4 little taps. No. Let me know your thoughts on the comment section down below. Again, no hate to Strayed Explorer or to Explore a Lot. They're not the worst out there by any stretch, but they're a far cry from a real investigation channel. This is YouTube ghost hunting, acting scared for the views, as far as I'm concerned. Just my opinion. Much love to you all. Beardo out.